We're here.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Wednesday Wisdoms
Well,
with the Divine Fellowship.
maybe part wisdoms, maybe less for
Wise
me.
guy.
Wise guy sometimes, yeah. Sorry. But
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
I'm not?
No.
Oh,
It's
I'm
your
not
claim to
sorry.
fame.
okay.
Wise
okay.
guy. Hi there.
Hello.
Welcome aboard.
What are we going to talk about today?
Oh, we got lots of stuff to talk about.
Oh, okay. We're just waiting for, prattling on waiting for people
You're
to
so good
kind
at
of
that.
come in. Tracy's there and Brandy's there and Cheryl's there and Shannon's there and hi.
I wish I could hug you all. I'm dying.
I know.
Oh, well.
We were thinking that probably the first few minutes when we actually get back to the church building, which looks like it's going to be a while. We're still trying to figure out when that's going to be. We see it, what the governor has said they're going to allow for groups, but we're not positive. It's going to be a while.
Oh,
I mean, it's
right.
going to be, late July.
Hey, but we're here.
So maybe beyond.
Yeah, we're here.
So.
We're good.
Yep.
We're good. I'm
Okay.
good. You were going to say something about
What?
that
I was?
when we first come back.
I just did. Oh, yeah. When we come back, and actually in the building, we'll probably spend the first few minutes
Hugging
kind of
and
crying and hugging
crying and
everybody
sobbing
yeah. Okay,
Oh, well.
okay. Hey, Scott, how are you? Dan's there, and
Somebody's
Jackie's there, and Andrea. Hello, hi, Andrea. So
we sure love you guys, and
No,
thank
we
you for
do.
tuning in. And
Yeah.
tonight, I've got some really fun adventure we're going to go on regarding the same stuff we did on Sunday. We're going to just do it a little differently and
employ
implore more spiritual guidance, more spiritual assistance. So it'll be kind of different, kind of fun. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So why did the little strawberry cry?
I don't know.
Well, because Mom and Dad were in the jam. Oh no! Why did the rooster cross the road?
To see the chickens.
No, it was the chicken's day off.
Oh,
Jeez, Jan. What do you call a fake noodle?
pasta.
An impasta.
An impasta.
Okay.
I almost had that one. I almost had that one.
Why don't zombies eat clowns?
Don't know.
They taste funny.
No, that tastes funny.
I know.
Hi, Lila.
I
You gonna
know.
help? You gonna help with tonight's
I think
process?
she is.
She is a
It's actually
wild thing, so-
She's been wild today. We haven't spent enough time with her. So,
Well, it's been
apparently.
windy. Who wants to go outside in the wind?
know,
It's just
I know.
been crazy.
So,
Oh, you just knocked my stuff off.
oh.
I need that for tonight. You goofy girl.
That's okay. While you're doing that, I'll read you a terrible joke. An out-of-towner
No,
drove his
no.
car
Here
into
goes
a
that.
ditch in a remote area in the country. Luckily, a local farmer came to help with a big, strong horse named Buddy. She hitched Buddy up to the car and yelled, "Pull, Nellie, pull!" But Buddy didn't move. Then the farmer yelled, "Pull, Buster, pull!" But Nellie still didn't budge. Buddy didn't budge. Once more, the farmer commanded, "Pull, Coco, pull!" Nothing. Then the farmer casually said, "Pull, Buddy, pull," and the horse easily dragged the car out of the ditch. The motorist was most grateful but very curious. He asked the farmer why she had called her horse by the wrong name 3 times. The farmer said, "Oh, Buddy is blind. If he thought he was the only one pulling, you wouldn't even have tried." I know. Goodbye, Phil.
I call you the wrong name sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably another story. We'll discuss another day. I don't know. Or not at all. So how's everybody doing? I'm hung up on my chair. So Sunday, we did a process called the Cosmic Warehouse, which is kind of like a psychic IKEA. So we're going to do a similar process. We're going to use the same information, but we're going to do it differently. And this way we're going to do more specific to what's going on in your life right now. Okay? Pardon me. So you may have, I'm hoping that you have 3 things going on in your world that you'd like to take a look at. And we will cosmically discern which one is worthy of your attention at this point and what kind of spiritual assistance and directives you get about that. Okay, so it's a little challenging. We're going to do it a little differently. Before we get into that, I want to I want to share with you something the ancient ones wrote in July of 2019. I think it was 2019, 2018, whatever. I don't remember. But it's called refuge. I think it's so appropriate for today. Have you sought refuge? Did you rest there when you found it, or did you struggle on? Did you seek peace? Did you abide in that peace, or did you disregard it and press on? You ask and you receive, yet you discard the gift. We know you feel shame if you're not moving forward in every aspect of your life. You believe that resting is not moving forward. You believe that abiding in peace is a luxury. According to whom? Take the time to rest and be at peace. Peace, as you have defined it, is empty. The absence of doing. Not true. Peace holds great keys to moving forward. Peace as given to you from divine source, grants you great power. Peace generates energy to move forward with great calm and strength. Sitting still with an electronic screen before you is not peace. Indeed, this is the empty you rush to avoid. Fill yourself with bliss. Bliss is found within the space of peace. We have much more to say to you about this, yet for now, we encourage you to take a new look at peace. Bring your awareness into peace and see what happens next. We await your surprise. Doesn't that sound like fun? What I take away from that for myself is that peace is not the absence of doing and therefore not okay, but peace is the doing of being. And when we're truly present in our own lives, there's really great power and great understanding, great wisdom there. So let's implement that same wisdom as I share with you a revision of our process we did on Sunday. So if you remember right, we went to the great warehouse, the cosmic warehouse. And in the cosmic warehouse, we met a guide. The guide took us around. We were able to select some gifts. And that gave us insight into what we were doing. So I'm hoping you have 3 things that are on your table that you're looking at to be doing or putting your attention on. And again, doing being making plans or knowing what's going on. I'm sorry, I think I turned the sound back on that. I apologize. So have you got them? 3 things? All right. So I have little cards here, and I'm not going to tell you what's in them just yet. But they're going to be a key to what we're doing today. So what I want you to do is I want you to list those 3 things that you have in your mind, and I want you to assign them just any kind of order, okay? Just any kind of order. And when you do that, like it doesn't have to be top priority as A or whatever, but whatever, so that you have an A, B, and a C process or a project that you're looking at. And that could be anything. It could be finding a new job. It could be healing a relationship. It could be repairing something around your house. It could be planting your garden. So what are some things, I'm going to have Phil share with me some of the things that you talk about, and maybe that'll help us get some ideas going here. So what are some things that you're working on right now? So let Phil know, and we'll chat about it just for a second, and then we'll proceed, okay? So what are you working on? What I'm working on right now is I have a book I'm writing. It's about dragons. I'm so excited. So I've got like about 6 chapters done. There's still some holes in the continuity, but I had stepped away from it for about 3 or 4 months, read it yesterday, and I even cried because I was so engaged in the story. So I'm really excited about doing that. So that's one thing. Another thing is healing a relationship. And the third thing, I'm not sure I have a third thing right now, so I'm just going to run with 2. So anybody else have something that they're working on right now? Anybody want to share?
Shannon, she's got a book.
Shannon's got a book. Yes, I started reading Shannon's book. Anything else, Shannon? It would be nice if you had options to choose from.
She's saying something. Video about clearing and Odd men in my life.
Oh, a video about clearing an odd man in my life. That should be really fun. Okay, assign each of those an A, B, or a C. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Anything they're working on?
Carol, sign language and Qigong practice.
Sign language and Qigong practice. Okay, cool. Assign those a 1 and an A and a B. Okay. Anybody else?
Yep. Tracy is working on redoing and refinishing a desk.
Okay. And I talked with Tracy earlier today. So we already have done this first part of this process. So you're going to focus on that, Tracy, and then we'll walk through the rest of the process with this one. So we already did the ABC process with her earlier, which was really cool because we both got tremendous goosebumps about how the answer came up. So hopefully you've got 3 things or at least 2 things that you're working on that you can choose. So you ready? So I want you to look at the cards here. And which card draws your attention? This one, or this one? Which one? So if you chose, I don't know which is your right, which is your left. I'm backwards. Anybody who chose it? If you chose this one, hit the like button or the love button, would you? Nobody did? About this, the second one, the middle one. Who chose the middle one? Okay, got some middle ones. All right. And then anybody chose this end over here. Maybe that. So most of us did the middle one. Okay, so this one relates to the response A on our worksheet. How fun is that? And response A on our worksheet has to do with the your guide being the wise old gentleman with wise old gentleman with twinkle in his eyes. And in our Sunday process, it was about reclaiming your personal power from fear, worry, regret, or trauma. But here it's about being empowered to whatever your process was that was A, that you decided was A, This is about empowering yourself in utilizing that. If you happen to, that was the middle one. If you happen to choose this one on this end over here, this is the letter C. Got 2 papers at the same time. Okay, C relates to the being of light with powerful energy and discovering your ways to fulfill your destiny and purpose. So this is about utilizing whatever task that is and recognizing that whatever task you're involved in right now it's imperative to be purposeful in that link, in that activity. And on this side, of course, was the B. And B is about the young willowy woman with kindness in her smile. And that's awakening your spiritual gifts to a higher, more usable level. So this is about spiritually tuning in. So whatever your project is, it's imperative to tune in spiritually. And that's the key for you. That make sense? I hope it does, because we're moving on. So the second question in our worksheet was going in and choosing lights. So I'm going to mix these up so you don't know which is which. All right. Now which one do you choose? Are you going to choose this one, or this one? So the center one or one of the ends. Which one are you choosing? All right. If you're choosing this one, this is the letter A. How many chose this one on the side? This is the letter A. And the answer for that one is the orb of light, which is return your attention to source. So again, tune in. You're not doing this on your own. You're having some spiritual assistance. So then anyone who took the middle one, this is actually number C. And C tells us about the light being a star. And it's asking you to focus on your gifts. Focus on your gifts. Whatever gifts you have will be imperative for you to apply to the project that you're working on. And then the last one was B, the one on the end. And this is about asking for guidance and trusting the answer that you get. You don't have to know everything about everything. You can ask for assistance. Whether it's in this physical realm or it's in the spiritual realm, ask for help. You're not alone. Does that make sense? All right. Now we're going to go to the next one, which is you get to choose a wrap. We're going to let Spirit choose a wrap for you. And what's fun about this, and the reason we're doing this is because we already did it once and you know the answers. And I'll just pick this one because it should be really more powerful than the other one. But I want you to pick one that Spirit wants you to know. So now which one are you going to choose? Which one grabs your attention? All right. If you wanted this one, this is our letter A this time. So letter A. And this is the wrap is about a hand woven shawl. So your burdens are being lifted. So whatever you're working on, it's going to be easier and lighter than it has been. Does that make sense to you? How powerful is that? If you chose the middle one, that one this time is C. C. And C is about a cloak of light. You're being protected. So whatever activity you're working on, know that you have protection. You can move forward fearlessly with that. And the other one was B. And the letter B here is about the lap quilt, integrally stitched lap quilt, and you're being strengthened. So you may not have been able to accomplish it before, but now you have additional strength to help you. So how wonderful is that? You ready for the next one? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Hope you can keep track. Can you keep track of this? If so, you probably should, try gambling on this. Oh. All right, so the next one is a tool. We're going to the hardware section, and you get to choose a tool. Which one are you going to choose? Let's look at the center one first. The center one this time is, are you ready? Ready for this? Are you ready? Here you go. C. So your tool is a thermometer, so your discernment and sensing abilities are being heightened with your attention. So pay attention. You're being augmented and enhanced and blessed, okay? If you chose this side, this is our letter A. And this one was the hammer. So it's all about focus, focus, focus. You can't hit the nail on the head if you're not paying attention. Hit your thumb, not fun, not good. So this is asking you to focus your attention. And the one on the other side was our letter B. And B relates to a tie wrap. So this is making connections, things that don't necessarily always go together in the past. You're connecting the dots, you're connecting processes, you're connecting people, you're connecting abilities. Utilize that connection, okay? And the next one, we're going to go for a snack. You ready for a snack? I'm ready for a snack. What snack will you pick? What snack will you choose? What snack will you be guided to? Right? Now here we are. Which one you going to pick? Are you ready? This one is snack C, which is popcorn. Popcorn is about surprise. Allow things to unfold. Allow things to be different. Look at things in a new way. And that will really help you in your project. The one in the center this time is our letter B. And the snack B, excuse me, the snack B is a cookie. And this is asking you to notice the sweetness of life. It's not all drudgery. It's not all hard. Step back and notice how sweet things can be. And when you can access that energy, that is going to get you further along faster. And the last one was our A answer, which is a dragon fruit. Cheryl posted on the other Facebook group that she tried dragon fruit and it was like pretty tasteless. And somebody else said it has no taste at all. I've never had dragon fruit. I have no idea why Spirit chose dragon fruit, but here we are. And the energy of dragon fruit is the power of truth. What's true for you. And that allows you to know what's yours to do and what's not yours to do. So it allows you to have safe, clear boundaries. Make sense? Okay. Moving on, we're going to go to the travel supply area. Travel supplies. Which one will you pick this time? which one will be selected for you. And you can look just by chance, or you can just say, that one seems to be a brighter color, or she's holding it differently than she's holding the others. Whatever feels right to you, that's whatever you're drawn to, that's how you're implementing and how to utilize your intuition. Because you've asked for help. We're here to utilize spiritual information. So having the willingness allows us to be more easily discernible. Okay, so allow yourself to pick from that. So you get to choose something from the travel area. Did you choose this one? This one is B. And in B, it is a compass. So this is asking you to try new things, go in a different direction than you've been going before. So try it and try a different direction, try to do it differently. Make sense? The next one over is the C response. And C in this one is binoculars. It's asking you to notice what keys you into joy, gratitude, and fulfillment as you walk in faith. If it ain't fun, find fun in it. Generate fun. Create fun. Make it fun. And if it's still not fun, why are you investing any energy in it? Now, certainly there's tasks and duties that we have, responsibilities. I mean, nobody likes to really clean the toilet. Oh boy, I get to go clean toilets. But we can bring joy and fun into whatever we're doing. You know, sing a song while you're doing it. You've heard my Scoop the Cat box. You know, I really don't like it. Scoop the cat box. So, you know, you can just do silly to bring joy into even the mundane things. So this is asking you to look for it. Look for it, search for it. And if it's not fun, you don't have fun in your life, why are you investing yourself in it? If you're not enjoying it, notice that, because that's telling you something. And then the last one is our A response, which is a map. And if you got a map, it's saying that your journey is unfolding for you, so you can trust the process. It's like you have an inner knowing that's going to know when to move forward. And when you have the next step appear, you'll just take it. So the map is here. The way is scheduled for you. You can trust the guidance that you're getting. Make sense? Okay. Ready for the next one. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And this is the last one we're going to look at. It's number 7. And this is, we're going to give a gift of gratitude to our guide. So which one of these do you choose? Which one of these do you choose? Notice that whatever you give to this guide is kind of a clue as to what you came here to do with your world, with yourself. All right, does that make sense? So how many did you choose? This one? This one relates to answer B. And answer B is a locket. So this is awakening spiritual awareness for yourself and others. So whatever process you're in, allow spiritual awareness to awaken in that journey. Even whether it's writing a book or whether it's, what were some other people working on, Phil? I can't remember now.
Well, either someone working on a bigger family car, fixing up the backyard, starting a new business, looking for a new, trying to learn a new healing modality. All
right. So this is allowing that spiritual awareness to serve you. You'll be guided and directed. Tune in and allow yourself to hear and trust and know. Okay. Did you choose this one? This one was in the center. So if you chose this one, this was A. This is handmade soap. This is healing. Healing for yourself and others. So whatever you're working on, even if it's finding a new job, that could be healing for you. And know that if you receive a healing and move into a more healthy environment, it's going to be healthier for you and everyone around you. And the last one was, of course, C. And this has to do with the signet ring. And this is noticing your own authority. You have choice. You have choice in this. Allow yourself to choose the direction you're going. Yes, get the guidance. Yes, get the information from spiritual realms, and that will help support your decision, but it's your decision. No one's going to tell you what to do from the spiritual side. If you have someone on the spiritual side telling you what to do, send them the heck away, because they're not here for your highest and best good, because it's all about you having choice. If you have choice in the moment, if you have choice in your life, you're empowered. If you're following something that some guide or whatever is trying to tell you to do, then you have no choice. And that's not spiritual. That's not a spiritual journey. That's spiritual enslavement. Get out of that. And if you need more information on that, I'll talk to you about that another time, or you can text me personally. So how did that sort out for you? Did you see or feel or have a sense of how that connected, your answers connected with the process that you're in? Did ya? Are there any other questions or comments, people working on things that I could address at all before I'm trying to rush?
Yeah, just a couple things. For one thing, I guess dragon fruit are rather expensive, so I guess they better be really, really, really good for you if they taste
I
like.
have no idea if they're good for you. Maybe somebody knows if they have medicinal or healing properties. I think Cheryl said she was going to put cinnamon and milk and some other things with it to make it taste like pudding. They look cool. They look cool. Anything else?
Beth said mediumship.
Mediumship. Ooh, I would be interested to see in how that unfolded with you in the choices that you selected. That makes sense.
I guess Joe's working on a new book also, and
good, Joe.
Learning new dances for classes.
Good, lots of new stuff. See, people think they're so stuck and it's just boring. No, there's tons of stuff. This is the time to do stuff that maybe you haven't had a chance to do before. You have this refuge of being able to allow yourself the time to focus on stuff that normally gets scattered because of the day-to-day, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And some of that's being blocked for us. So now we have a chance to focus in a different direction. Does anyone, if you would like, I know this is probably complicated, if you would like to send me your results, I'd be happy to interpret them for you and lay them out as an affirmation. What do you, Phil's laughing over here.
Oh, just Cheryl said dragon fruit not worth $6.99.
Oh, not worth it. Don't do it. But it looks cool. It looks cool. Any other questions? Anything else I need to know? That work? I think Beth is going to hook a link up to
She's got it.
For our donate page. Thank you, Beth.
I think that's what that is.
Maybe not. Probably. So, isn't this fun? I hope you had fun with this. I can only take a few minutes because our time is, I want to keep these things really short on the Wednesdays. I don't want to take too much of your time. But if you have any specific questions about your journey, your insights that you got, please let me know. I would love to help you with that. And if anybody is brave enough, I think a couple of people, I think Scott posted his on Sunday and I was able to get back to him what his was about. So it'd be nice if we had one now, but it looks like everybody's processing their stuff.
Valerie says she's going to learn Reiki.
Oh, good for you. See, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of wonderful things that we can do.
Beth posted it. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you, Beth. So I hope this helped you. I hope it's a blessing for you. This coming Sunday, I had an insight on what to do for our message. Sometimes what happens is I'm sending out the church email and I'm given the title. And this week's title was energetic structures, I think. I can't remember what it was specifically. And I thought, well, I don't know what I'm going to talk about that. So yesterday, I was just kind of hanging around and was thinking about this process for you. And all of a sudden, I got some really deep insight that there's a lot in our group, a lot of us in this spiritual journey that have suffered greatly. Emotional trauma, and we're going to clear the snot out of that. on Sunday. So I hope you can join me
So
with that.
bring your Kleenex.
So bring your Kleenex. We might need that. Really cool stuff. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. It might be challenging, especially if you don't want to look at trauma. We're not going to revisit the trauma. You're not going to relive the trauma. We're going to clear it out of you. How does that sound? No reliving the pain of it, but we're going to notice it and remove it. Okay? So if you have any other questions, just send me a little message along the way. Love you all. Have a great evening.
Bye. Love you guys.
Happy Wednesdays. Did that do it? Nope.